Nancy, imagine you go to turn on the kitchen light one morning and nothing happens. You pick up your landline to call your son and there's no dial tone. You try your cell phone, but it says no service. You drive to the bank and the doors are locked. The ATMs are dark. This isn't a local blackout. This is a coast-to-coast catastrophe. And according to scientists at NASA, the trigger isn't here on Earth. It's 93 million miles away. On the surface of our sun, this is what a major solar storm could do to America. And in this video, we're going to explain why it's a real threat and what you can do to prepare. Hey, real quick, imagine everything in your life that needs the internet. Just gone. Poof, not from a hack or a war, but from a single bad day from the sun, a solar flare so massive, it doesn't just cause a blackout. It could send our entire digital world back to the Stone Age. This isn't a sci-fi movie. The clock is ticking, and we are not ready. Asterisk, welcome to Yesterday and Beyond, where we explore the mind-blowing secrets of our solar system. And today, we're breaking down the very real threat of a solar flare internet apocalypse. Let's get into it. Asterisk Part 1, The Sun's Tantrum, the basic science. Imagine the sun as a giant, unpredictable friend. Most days, it's great giving us light and warmth. But sometimes it has a massive tantrum. These tantrums are called solar flares and coronal mass ejections. CMEs A, solar flare is a sudden, powerful burst of radiation. It's like the sun screaming a massive amount of energy into space. But the real problem for us is the CME. Think of ACME as the sun throwing a billion tons of superhot, magnetized gas directly at Earth. This cloud of gas is filled with charged particles. When this storm from the sun hits Earth, it smashes into our planet's magnetic field. This collision is what creates the beautiful northern lights, but it also creates a huge, hidden problem. It shakes Earth's magnetic field so violently that it generates powerful electrical currents in the ground itself. These currents are looking for the easiest path to travel, and they find it in our long-distance power lines and underground internet cables. Our modern infrastructure accidentally acts like a giant antenna for this solar energy. Part 2, how the internet gets hit, the domino effect. So, how does a storm from the sun 93 million miles away take down your Wi-Fi? It's a domino effect. Domino 1. The power grid. Those massive electrical currents from the sun surge into our power grid. The grid isn't built to handle this kind of extra unwanted power. This causes the big boxy transformers at power substations to overload, overheat, and even burn out or explode. These transformers are crucial. They're the heart of our electrical system, and they are very difficult and slow to replace. If enough of them fail, large parts of a country, or even a continent, could lose power for weeks or months. Domino 2, the internet's backbone. No power means no internet. But it's even more specific than that. Data centers. The giant buildings that host all the websites and apps we use need a constant, huge amount of electricity. If the power is out, they go offline. Cellular towers. Your phone signal comes from towers that need power. Their backup batteries only last for a few hours. Internet cables. The long-distance cables that connect countries and continents have special devices called repeaters along the ocean floor to boost the signal. These repeaters need power, and if they fail, the global internet connection is severed. Even if some local areas have power, the global network could be shattered. You might be able to connect to your own router, but there would be no connection to the wider world. Part 3, the bottom line. Could it happen, and what can we do? So, could this really happen? Yes, absolutely. A storm this powerful has happened before, like the Carrington Event in 1859. Back then, it fried telegraph systems and caused sparks to fly from the machines. Our world today is infinitely more reliant on electronics. So the damage would be catastrophic. The good news is that scientists are closely watching the sun. Satellites can give us about 15 to 48 hours of warning before a major storm hits. This gives power companies a short window to temporarily shut down parts of the grid to protect the most important transformers. It would cause a blackout, but one that is controlled. Preventing a much longer term catastrophe. The bigger solution is to harden our power grid to upgrade it with special equipment that can block these solar currents. This is expensive, but it's our best defense. The final answer is this: a massive solar flare couldn't literally erase the physical internet cables, but by causing widespread, long lasting power outages and destroying critical equipment, it could effectively erase our ability to access and use the internet for a very long time. It's a real threat and one we need to take seriously. Asterisk. So, what do you think? Is our internet ready to survive the sun's next big tantrum? If this deep dive into our chaotic star blew your mind, do me a solid, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We're just getting started, and we've got way more mind-blowing stories about our solar system coming your way. Stay curious.